Let me talk to you for a quick minute. First off, my name is Inyah, and my last name is Love, and it's a reason for that. And we won't get into that because right now we're about to talk about something that is near and dear to me, and it's relations. And relations isn't directly, a form of sexual relations. And when most people think of relations, they think of sexual orientation. No, everything in life has a relation as long as it is related to you. So you can have relations with social, you can have relations with personal, but everything is a form of relations. And one thing I need people to understand is when it comes to relations, everything is based off of your original platform. So if you are in relations with someone and it's negative, you got to go back to the prior relations that you once had and how you handled them. Because you can't continually use the same platform or the same base model or the same game rules as you did before and expect better results when you go into your next relations. Does that make sense? So it's like you can't actually expect your next relationship to actually work when you're still dealing with the same platform and foundation as your prior failed attempts. You got to go find a new foundation. You got to go figure out who you are. So when it comes to relations, it all starts and stems with you, how you project yourself and how you feel about yourself. And if you feel negative about yourself in any way, shape, or form, and you are not certain of who you are and you don't like certain flaws because somebody told you that it was a flaw, then every relationship that you step into afterwards is going to be flawed. You have to learn to love you, everything about you. You're good, you're bad, you're healthy, you're weak, you're strong, you're unhealthy, you're negative, you're positive, you're toxic. Everything about you, you have to learn to love that. And as soon as you learn to love you, then you can start projecting the you that you want everybody to see inside of your relational life. And that's for males, females, jobs, relationships, family, friends, associates. If you don't like everything about you, then you're going to attract everybody and everything that's going to hone in on every negative aspect that you see as negative. Does that make sense? But if you learn to fall in love with you, learn to look in that mirror and apologize to yourself for every time you failed yourself, every time you put somebody else on that front burner, every time that you considered somebody else's feelings over your own while you were still hurting, then you change the game. You turn around and you look at yourself after you get finished apologizing and you tell yourself you're going to do right by you. You tell yourself you're going to start putting you first. You're going to start figuring out what you like, what you love, what you care about. And when you start focusing on you, then everybody else who needs to be inside of your circle will start focusing on you too. Because everybody who's with you isn't for you. And everybody who's for you isn't with you. And you don't got time to figure out which one of the two is which. So the best way to root out everybody who's not for you is to focus on you so that everybody who is for you will be drawn to you. Does that make sense? And that is how you build your relations platform. You always have to start with you, what's inside of you. And it doesn't matter what anybody else is saying. The most times when people are telling you what you can and cannot do, it's because someone's already convinced them that they can't do it either. So they don't want you to succeed at doing it either. And if they are in your corner telling you, I don't know, maybe, sound like a good idea, but I don't think you should do it. If it's not something that's going to cost you your freedom, remove them. Because you don't need negative people inside of your corner. You need positive people. You need positive reinforcements. You need positive reactions. And you need positive interactions. And the only way to get a positive reaction is to have a positive interaction. So you got to extract all the negative and fill yourself with all of the positive by any means necessary. Put you first. It's not a bad thing. It's actually the best thing you'll ever do in your life.